I welcome you to my maths class today, and today we'll be looking at variation in mathematics. So what is variation? Variation is to establish relationship between one set of values and another set of values. Okay, so variation can be direct, it can be inverse, it can be combined, it can be joined. So today, please feel free to give me more suggestions, observations, drop me more questions on variations, Y-related questions, jam-related questions, and drop me your observation in the comment section. I welcome you all to the maths class. Y varies directly as with m, and y equals to 9, y is m. Find y is 1 over 7 over 9. Solution. So y varies directly as square root of m. So meaning y equals to k times square root of n, with n. Alright, so since we have to determine what k stands for, which is our constant, so to do that, when y is 9 from the question, so replace y is 9 equals to k times my m is 9, that is square root of 9. That gives me 3 times k, that is 3k. So my 3k equals 9. So therefore my k equals to 3, is like constant. Okay, so using this equation connecting y and m, so I'm having y equals to k times root m. Now I'm asked to find y when m is 1 over 7 over 9, or this one is saying 16 over 9. It's the same thing. So I'm having y, that's the requirement. I find y. My k now is 3 times square root of my m is now 16 over 9. So that is 3 times square root of 16 is 4, square root of 9 is 3, 3 can cancel 3, I'm having 4, so therefore my y equals 4. When x varies inversely as y, and x equals to this, and y equals to this, so we have to find the equation connecting x and y. We should find x when y is 12, and find y when x is 20. So let me start solution. I'm having x varies inversely as y. Okay, so which means x equals to ky. I introduce a constant to remove this. Now, this one is instead of saying k equals to x times y. But the question says that when x is 7.5, which is 15 over 2, times when y is 4, okay, so I can easily get my k. So my k is 2 years 1, 2 years 2, 15 times 2, that is 30 for my constant. Now, the first requirement says I should look for the equation connecting x and y. So from here, since I've gotten my k to be 30, and I'm having my k to be this, so that means I'll say k equals to x, y. So my k stands for 30 equals to my x. My x is not given, but my y is given, so I'm saying x times y is 12. So I'm having 30 equals to 12x, or I say x equals to 30 over 12, which seems I'm saying 6 in 30 is 5, 6 in 12 is 2, that is 2 number 1 over 2 for x. Now the C requirement says we should look for y when x is 20. So still using the same equation that connects x and y, which is this. So we have our constant to be x times y. So our constant is already 30. Our x is already 5 over 2 times, our x is 20 in this case, times, we have to look for y. So we have 20y equals to 30. So our y equals to 30 divided by 20, which is the coefficient of y. So y equals to 3 over 2, or 1.5. The question says, if a varies directly and a equals to 8 when m is 20, find a when m is 15, and you should find m when a is 7. Solution. So we can write this as a equals to k m by introducing a constant to remove this. Okay, so we have from here, we can say a, the solution say a stands for 8, k is unknown, our m stands for 20, so k times 20, so it seems like saying k equals to 8 over 20 by the time you divide by the coefficient of k. So, or when you use this, you have 2 over 5 for k. So bringing this back, which is a constant, back to this formula, we say a equals to k is now 2 over 5 times n. So the requirement says we should find a where n is 15. You should look for a where n is 15. So meaning a equals to 2 over 5 times when n is 15. Okay, so I can simplify. So I have 2 times 3, that gives me 6. So, and you should find n when a is 7. Coming back here as well, using the same equation connecting a and n. So we work with it. So we have a equals to 7. In this case, when a is 7, so a is 7 equals to 2 over 5 times, we are asked to determine n. So we can easily cross multiply. 5 times 7 is 35. 2 times n is 2n. So the value of our n is 35 divided by 2, which is same thing as 17 and a half, or 17.5. If x varies inversely as the square of y, given that x is 12, when y equals to half, find the value of x when y is 3 over 4 and when y when x is 27. So the solution, so x varies inversely as the square of y. So x varies inversely as the square of y. Okay, so I can remove this by introducing a constant, that is x equals to k as this. So I have to determine what my k stands for, which is my constant. So I have to multiply both. So my s is 12 times my y is 1 over 2 square. So here for me, I'm having 12 times, open the brackets, I have 1 over 4, or I have k to be 3, and I simplify. I'm to find x when y is 3 over 4, so I've determined my constants to be 3, which is my k. So to get my x when y is 4, so coming back here, I'm having x equals to k over y square. So x equals to, my constant is 3, my y is given as 3 over 4 square, 3 over 4 square. So meaning I'm having 3, which is this 3, when I multiply this, I'm having 9 over 16x. So I can cross multiply. 9x equals to 16 times 3 divided by 9, okay, which is the coefficient of x, which is 9. So my x equals to 3a is 1, 3a is 3. So I'm having 16 over 3, or having a 5 whole number, 1 over 3. This is my value of x. Now, to determine y, which is this, find y when x is 27, using this same thing. You have x equals to k over y square. Our x is given as 27, so you replace it as 27, okay? Our constant is 3. Our y is not given, y square over 1. So you can cross multiply by saying 27y square equals to 3, and then you multiply this, divide both sides by 27. So we are having, from here, we have y squared to be 3 over 27, and I have to look for the square root of both sides, okay, to eliminate this. So I have y equals to square root of 3 over 27. So my final answer is y equals to plus or minus. So when I have this, I can simplify this to be 3 here is 1, 3 27 is 9, or square root of 1 over 3.